Steph Hodge with Board Game Geek, here with Nick Little from Indie Boards and Cards, and he is showing us Shogunate.
Yeah, Shogunate. Shogunate. Yes. Yeah, so this is Shogunate. This is a game that we were really excited to publish. It's a social deduction game, and it does a few things differently than any other game or social deduction game that I've ever seen or played.
Okay, cool. So tell us about that.
First of all, the premise is that you are like a lieutenant within this feudal Japan era, and you are aligned to two of these different houses or clans, basically. And these are the leaders of these clans. So this is the crane leader, the tiger leader, dragon, scorpion, viper, and wolf leader. And this row or this column here kind of represents their current standing. So right now the crane leader's at the top, and here's the wolf leader. And you're going to, through your influence, try and reorder these from round to round, depending on what's going to score. So at the beginning of the game, you're going to be dealt two of these clan cards, and this is your allegiance. So you are aligned to these two cards, to the Crane clan and the Viper clan. And your goal is to get these two clans to have a total of 12 or more honor between them.
Okay.
So every round, some honor is going to get placed on these guys based on where they're located. Yes. And this is the plot card for the round. So it's going to have a little ability, but mostly it's going to show you which positions are going to score. So at the end of this round, the top position is going to get one, second will get two, this one will lose a point, and this one will get another. Exactly. So yeah, you're going to try and move these guys around. Well, how do you move them around? Well, everyone has a hand of these action cards that move them around in different ways. So this is a simultaneous action selection game.
Oh, excellent, yes.
So each round, someone plays the Hatamoto, and this was kind of this was kind of one of the big hooks for me. This was the first thing that drew my eye was everyone except for the Hatamoto is going to choose an action card and put it face down, simultaneous action selection. Once that's done, you're going to reveal them all.
And then the Hatamoto can play.
And then the Hatamoto is going to choose what order they resolve. He doesn't get to play them, he gets to choose in what order they're resolved. Wow. And all of these things move the board around.
That is some serious power.
Right? It's not total power because I don't get to choose what moves necessarily, but I get to decide who goes when. The other thing that really hooked me here was there's a social deduction game where I don't have any knowledge as to who's on my team, and I am likely on the same team with two other players, right? Like we are half aligned.
Of course.
So I have to kind of discern because if I realize that you and I are on a team, I'm going to let you go last so that you can put our communal leader in the right spot.
Yes.
The gameplay is 3 to 6.
Okay.
So the more players, the more allegiances there will be. A full game, you'll know that you'll have two partners, or you might be sharing two of the same.
Yes.
But yeah, it's a really interesting game.
It plays pretty fast too.
It plays very quickly. Yeah.
20 minutes?
It's typically around in a 6-player game. It's about around the table.
Oh, okay.
One full turn around the table. Yeah, it's interesting. And at 4 players, it's a little bit shorter, or a little bit more than that. But yeah, so it's a really interesting game. It's a really different take on social deduction. As far as I've seen, you don't see typically that you're aligned with 2 players you don't know, and they're aligned. Yeah, and they're aligned with different players. But yeah, that's it. And I personally love the art.
The art is amazing. I'm looking at this. I'm like, are they real people? Oh my, that's amazing. Yeah. It's really gorgeous.
Yeah. Awesome.
She looks familiar.
She looks like Rose from The Last Jedi.
Yes.
Yep. We didn't realize that until it was printed, and somebody kept referring to them as Rose. I'm like, that's.
Yes. I totally see it.
She's got the haircut. Yeah.
Very cool. Anyway, I am Steph here with Nick Little from Indie Boards and Cards. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.